Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you to the video cast. The longest search of humankind has been the search for happiness. We have sought out happiness since the very beginning, and we still do today. It is the chief goal of most people to be happy, to find that elusive key to contentment, to peace of mind. You see, we look for happiness, but we tend to look for it in the wrong places. And I'm not just talking about people who are addicted to drugs and alcohol and overeating and so many other addictions or negative input into their life in order to think that somehow they'll find some kind of happiness or peace or whatever it is that they're looking for. But also those who work constantly in order to achieve and get big goals and seeking a material type of success, thinking that that's going to make them happy, or people who go from one relationship to another in order to find that perfect person who's going to make them happy. Let me give you a clue. No one is going to do that. We just look always in the wrong places for happiness. Happiness comes from inside. Happiness is who we are. Happiness isn't just an experience or a feeling. You see, emotions are very fleeting and very, very fickle. You can get up in the morning and you can feel absolutely great and look forward to a day that's going to be just wonderful. And within 5 minutes of getting into your car and someone cutting you off, everything is shot. You're angry, you're upset, the rest of the day doesn't go the way that you want it, and it just collapses. Why? Because some person who doesn't even think of you has done something that made you angry and you've held on to it all day long. Likewise, you can get up in the morning and you can feel just rotten. You hate waking up. And I know many people who are like that, who just hate to wake up in the morning. And you get up and you're grumpy and you get yourself ready and you go to work and you get to work and you meet one of your co-workers there who is a cheerful, positive type person, and there is donuts in the coffee room and everything seems to just brighten up. And from that point on, the rest of your day is a piece of cake. Everything is just positive and good, and you go home at night and you just know you've had yourself a really good day. You see, there are things that can change our emotions in a second. So you can't go and think that happiness is something that is going to be a part of that, something you achieve or something you bring into your life, whether material or personal or whatever. It's just not there. Happiness is knowing that we are who we are. You see, there are a couple ingredients to happiness that I think every single person needs to grab a hold of. One of them is integrity. Integrity says, I will do what's right because it is right. Now you say, okay, what does doing what's right have to do with being happy? Well, when you do what's wrong, you'll understand why doing what's right can lead you to happiness. Because there's no guilt, there's no weight to carry around. You see, when we are dishonest, when we are disloyal, when we do things that are going to hurt ourselves or other people, then we have reason for fear. It creates fear, it creates negative feelings, it creates anger, it creates all kinds of things. Integrity. Integrity saying that I will do what's right because it is right. Because I am a person who does what is right. And you're honest, and you give your best, and you work hard, and you embrace that great integrity that is yours to have. So when you do that, then you have nothing to worry about. That helps bring about peace. It brings about happiness. It brings about that sense that I don't have these burdens hanging on me. Another thing is dignity. is to be able to understand your dignity as a human being. Now, I don't want anybody saying, well, that's easy for you to say because, you're the white guy in the room. No, that's not true. I have to deal with my own dignity as well as you have to deal with yours. I have met many people of multiple cultures, races, religious backgrounds, social standing. My wife and I have been involved in international things for quite a while, and we know a lot of people from different parts of the world who live whole different experiences to ours, but they have dignity. They know who they are, they're happy with who they are, and they don't let anyone steal that from them. You see, other people cannot take away your dignity. They can't. You can give it up. You can surrender it, but no one can take that from you. Dignity is embracing who we are as a person, understanding that we were created for a purpose and that purpose is good. And we are important, not only to the whole plan of creation, but we are important to ourselves. That we can have that joy that comes, that happiness that comes from understanding who we are. Then there is also that sense of well-being. That sense that I am doing the best I can with the things that I have, and that's okay, and that's good. Not, we often use the term, I'm doing my best, as an excuse for not doing your best. We use it as a defense. It's not a defense. We have to do our best because it is what we do. Doing your best doesn't mean you are the best. There may be people who are much better at something than you are, and that's okay too, as long as you do the best that you can do. You see, it's not an excuse, it's a reality. Be a person who lives happiness, not someone who's constantly seeking it or thinking they're going to find it somewhere and lock it away in a box. It doesn't work that way. You can live happiness by living a life that is right, complete, that's full of dignity, full of integrity, where you work hard and you move forward, and in all things, you are being your best. You love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and you will change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again. I want to thank you for spending time watching the video cast. I do hope that these add value to you, that they encourage you, that they give you principles and information that you can use in your everyday life. That's our purpose for being here. The Growth Center was designed and created in order to help you to become the very best that you were created to be, to fulfill all of those dreams and desires that you've had, to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Now, I also want to encourage you to get other material besides this video cast, which, by the way, if right below here, you're going to see a little button that's called subscribe. I do hope that you subscribe to this video cast so that regularly when we put these up, you'll be notified and you can watch them. But I also want you to go over to the website, which is at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There you're going to find books and other materials to help you to grow and to continue to pursue those goals. Again, that's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. And thank you again for joining us.